Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Mindless, and today we check out Avowed. If we like it, this will be an upcoming series. Yeah, it'll be a series, I'm sure of it. I'm pretty excited. I don't know a whole lot about it, but I've been looking forward to this game. This world that this is set in is... Wow, that is loud. The world that this is set in is the Pillars of Eternity universe. I have played both Pillars of Eternity 1 and 2. I enjoy both of those games a lot. The world is pretty cool. Those games are difficult. So I expect this game to be rather difficult as well.
Eora, a world where mortals live, die, and are reborn through the turning of the wheel, in a cycle of reincarnation, watched over by the gods. Our gods, some of whom love us more than others. Your home, the Adiran Empire, is treasured by Wodica, Our Lady of Law and Vengeance, the burned queen. But our goddess has lately turned her eyes from us, and our empire has suffered revolts, famines, challenges to rightful rule. We lack a common purpose, but we could find it in the living lands, a rich and lawless island settled by fugitives, wanderers, exiles, and us. Yet the more we free this place from danger, the more the land fights back. And now, as our colonists crowd into Paradise, the last safe city, the locals find themselves crowded out. Many years ago, you were born to a family in our Adiran Empire, and in a rare turn of the wheel, you came into this world a godlike, touched by a patron god in the womb. To some, a blessing. To many, an abomination. You grew up an outsider, but I saw potential in you. Potential and an opportunity. And within my court, you found purpose. Now I call upon your vow to our empire and name you my envoy. Venture forth in the name of your homeland and secure our future.
Well, alrighty then. That guy's got mushrooms on his face. Oh, the hair is awesome. Check out those jiggle physics. Crazy. Where's a random button? crazy. This stuff looks cool, but it's also kind of silly. Ears? Alright, friends, make sure you're not watching this part. Looks like there's a lot you can do here. Alright, a background. Vanguard scout, born to humble beginnings and driven to desperation by famine, her life was destined to end on the executioner's block until the Emperor spared you. You're more at ease in the wilderness than in court, but your cleverness and observant nature have made you one of the Emperor's most trusted operatives. Whether tracking prey or spying on enemies, your skills are put to work both inside and outside of the throne room. Noble Scion. You were born to a noble house of great influence, middling wealth, and questionable morals. When scandals and succession disputes saw your family cast down, you threw yourself on the Emperor's mercy, and he shielded you. Canny, yet refined, you have become a formidable force at court, an invaluable ally to the Emperor. Court Augur. When your village's crops failed, your strange insights and unsettling manner earned your neighbors' suspicion. You foresaw the torches and pitchforks and fled to high ground, where the Emperor recognized your talents and elevated you from back alley fortune teller to his personal mystic. You have learned how to wield power from the shadows. All it takes is a dash of influence and a pinch of deception. Arcane Scholar. After graduating with honors from Bragenhill Academy, you published a treatise on soul lineages that threatened the legitimacy and drew the ire of a local lord. When he had you arrested, the Emperor intervened and recruited you into the archives of the Imperial Court. Your mind is a bottomless well of occult knowledge, legal precedent, historical observations, and poetry. You've forgotten more than most people ever learn. War Hero. You distinguish yourself on the field of battle, fighting a violent Skanite uprising. An emperor honored you with a place among the elite tall grass spearmen. Some of your scars are less obvious than others, but you wear them all with pride. The emperor values your loyalty, your grit, and your martial prowess. Oh yeah, we're going Court Augur. our attribute points. Characters' physical and spiritual strength, brute force, as well as their ability to channel powerful magic and might. Interesting. Increases your damage from all sources. Also increases your carry capacity, which is the amount of weapons and armor you can carry before becoming encumbered. That seems massive. Alright. Combination of characters' overall health and endurance. Increases your maximum health and your resistance to the poisoned and bleeding statuses. Okay. Not too worried there. The character's hand-eye coordination, balance, and overall grace. Increases your attack speed, weapons and abilities, as well as your action speed, equip, consumable use, parkour, reload speed. Perception, a character's senses as well as their instinctive ability to pick up on details. Increases your critical hit chance and your maximum range for weapons. Wands, guns, and bows will be more effective at longer distances. Intellect, a character's logic and reasoning capabilities. Increases your maximum essence and your resistance to the ignited, shocked, and frozen statuses. I think I want to go with... Probably going to go with Ranger. Yeah, I think we'll do Ranger. Resolve, a character's internal drive, determination, and fearlessness. Increases your maximum stamina and the frequency and efficiency of second wind. When taking lethal damage, you will fight off death more frequently and jump back in with more health. Yeah, we'll keep a little bit of that. Actually, Frinska or chat, any thoughts on what we should play? So we can be like a wizard, ranger, quick agile boy, tanky, ranger, okay. We'll play on normal for now.
Be on sake.
Be on sick.
Quethi silmes metum.
Frindle.
Worth and wrath.
Luthen. Lava be on sake.
Yeah, sure. I cannot remake my character, so I can only play this story one time. Baloney. Watch me, game. I'll make another character later.
What do you know of the living lands? The rumors and tales are so vexing, they cannot be true. And yet they are. Those untamed wilds, overgrown with the most curious wonders and the most dreadful abominations. There beats a dark pulse within the heart of that soil. Something vile stirs beneath the earth, seething with rot and decay. A corruption growing beyond everything it touches. Its foul tendrils reach towards us, to lash out at the Empire itself.
Oh man, I hope that looks as good on stream as it does here.
Living lands, find the roots, and if necessary, sever them. You are my one boy. Remember your vow. The hopes of an empire rest upon you.
6 weeks later, off the coast of the Living Lands, I think. All right, chat, here we go.
Envoy, over here.
This is so pretty.
You're alive. Thank the gods I pulled you out the wreck when I did. I wasn't about to let the Emperor's envoy die on my watch.
You are the envoy, an official representative of Aedir, sent on behalf of the Emperor to investigate the Dream Scourge and maintain order in the Living Lands. That's cool. So, because there's a like a lore bit here. They did this in the PoE games as well. In those games, you could just click on the word envoy, and it would, bam, bring this up. So they'll, when they reference, I'm expecting when they reference cities and stuff, there'll be lore bits right here that we can learn the world more together. They did that a lot in PoE 1 and 2, and that was really cool. It helped keeping track of all of the dozens of characters and like world building stuff. It made that a lot easier to keep track of.
At least the journey's not completely lost. I heard the cannons. I couldn't... We...
Yeah, I like it a lot too. bam, like, it's still here. All of chat, like your conversation history and choices, be logged. I like this, yeah. Let's start with names. Who are you?
The name's Garrick, ma'am. Quarter gunner, 3rd Adiran Fleet.
Look at that, Adiran. What's Adiran mean? Your homeland, the Adiran Empire, is a nation to the west steeped in ancient traditions and laws. Several Adiran emperors have tried and failed to grow their power and influence through colonization. Time will tell if the empire expands or retracts, thrives or dies.
I've been here before. We've got an outpost on this island, but
Something's not right here, is it?
I saw Flash's envoy. It weren't the storm that wrecked our ship. It was cannon fire, and it could only have come from that fort up the hill. It makes no sense. No one fires on their own countrymen, unless...
Unless the soldiers were not of their own minds.
That's what I'm afraid of too. In the meantime, you survived. That means we're not scuppered yet. As long as you're here, the Emperor's mission can still go ahead.
Hold on, what about the people who attacked us?
We may not be through with them. Adir's got an embassy in the port of Paradis. Once we make it there, we can regroup, figure out what to do next. I hate to say it, but the fort's probably our only chance of escape. We need supplies, and if our troops have been captured, they'll need our help.
Oh, what's Paradis? Paradis is a city on the coast of Dawnshore and the de facto capital of the Living Lands. The city is governed by the Claviger, a custodian who keeps the peace through cunning rather than bureaucracy. Yeah, that's awesome. Which way to the fort?
Top of the hill. You can't miss it. Those boards up there look old. A good hit and we can be on our way. Take that mace. It's no good to any of our crew anymore.
What mace?
I've got your back. At least some supplies survive.
You have 2 weapon loadouts, can be swapped with left alt. Press blah or blah to equip a selected weapon. In the main Okay, all accessories are unique, providing powerful benefits. You can equip up to 1 trinket or amulet and up to 2 rings. Okay. Well, we want a common mace.
You look like a dab hand with that. I don't understand. Why would they fire on us, their own people? No use wondering. We've got to make sure our troops are safe.
How do I say I like it? Favorite. We'll get there.
Ah, well, I suppose they were using that either.
This game is really pretty. Oh, we'll eat that. Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you'd give me a resource. I'm just a jerk, I guess. I thought maybe he'd give me like hide or meat or...
No! The fort's lit their distress beacon. We've got to hurry.
Yeah, I see it. Compass in the upper left corner. Yep.
Zara should be here. Haven't the troops been doing patrols? There's more work of them! Come on, the fort's up ahead.
I won't kill you this time.
Tripwire. Good hands.
Oh, I know.
How many of these damn things are there?
Hopefully a bunch more, because it's free experience.
Springberry's good. You should rally us. Gods, it's a bloodbath.
Chirurgeon's notes. Yep, that's what I'm saying. Goddendag. Lowell visited for third time this week. Comes nearly every day now. Says insects keep crawling on him. Asks for an unguent that will repel them. Have inspected him every time and found no evidence of bites, abrasions from scratching. Getting worse. Konyenstag? Yep, Konyenstag. Siblin brought in... Oh my god, these names. Yep, these people are sick.
Torn the place apart from the inside. Did they? Were they fighting each other? Anyway, I don't like this.
Wonderful names. I'm not going to struggle to pronounce them right now. Pillars of Eternity. Hell yeah.
I remember some of the soldiers praying around that Adra pillar. Hope it helped their souls find the beyond.
May you rise from slumber. Is it you?
Yeah, block out that mental craziness.
These used to be nice quarters.
Oh man, there's so much stuff to read. Are we reading all of this? How immersed do we want to get? I like that recommendation, Frinska. Yeah. If I don't say it out loud, yeah, I'll leave it up for a little while. I'll read it in my head at a little bit slower pace, and then that should give everyone plenty of time to read it on their own, or a big enough window to pause on their own. It's so fun to see the world like this. Shields have very high block efficiency, meaning they can block with very low stamina cost. They can be equipped in your offhand. Yeah, give me that key, too. Nice. Another dream last night. Mushrooms growing in my breastplate. Tear them out, tear them out. Whoever finds this, the roots grow from the head.
Roots? Why is she talking about roots?
Right? Rootin' tootin' bungalow.
God, is this what they were like?
Oh, yeah.
Put its guard up. Hit it with everything you've got.
Hell yeah. Take that, punk. Hell yeah, this combat's pretty cool.
Thought I had your back. Guess you've got mine.
Combat feels like weighty, heavy. Sound design, I like it. It helps you feel like you're hitting something, you know?
Surely there's a way to clear those brambles. Ah, up there. Margrin's Fury. That'll do it. Burn right through the brush. If we can get it down, that is.
Right?
Is someone there? Over here! Help! I'm locked in! About time. Oh gods! What's the matter with your face? Stay back. I'm not catching whatever's on your head.
Easy. She's a godlike.
You mean a god gave you that face? Touched your soul and everything?
That's right.
Never seen one of your kind before. I always heard folks say you were blessed. Looks more like a curse to me.
God damn. Godlike are rare individuals whose souls are touched by the gods at birth. Quirks of their appearance reflect the nature of their patron deity, such as feathers, horns, or flames. Over the last few years, many of the godlike in Eora died under mysterious circumstances, but not you. I've encountered more curses than you ever will. This isn't one.
That's the Imperial envoy you're talking to. Show some respect.
The Imperial? Shite, I should have known you were a Deerans too. Funny you survived while all your friends here went belly up.
Do we have a problem?
Adir's had their boot on Paradise since their first soldiers came.
'Cause the place is pure chaos.
Did you not think we liked it that way? I have to smuggle just to get anything past your damn checkpoints.
My people have set up checkpoints. It's for good reason.
Paradisans will knife you in the back over a dirty look.
At least we don't go mad and slaughter each other.
Could the soldiers have had the soul plague the Emperor sent me to investigate?
The day I came, I noticed the guards talking gibberish. Then the killing started. They went wild. Stabbed their mates in their sleep.
Right, then what?
When the storm came, they fired the cannons. Their faces changed. That soldier in here tried to strangle me. I had to defend myself.
How did you know it was cannon fire and not thunder?
I can tell the difference.
I've got a bad feeling about this. It doesn't make sense. What if she murdered that soldier and she's just trying to cover it up?
We could make her speak truth. There are methods.
Wait. Look. We don't have to like each other, but we can all get out alive. I left my boat at the edge of the island. It should still be there.
I suppose I should ask now, should we be a prick? Or like super nice? Or should I be like me? I kind of want to be a prick. Like high-nosed, wear the fact that I'm a godlike on my chest. With the whole, I am literally better than you. God touched me.
I don't see how
talking.
the soldiers could have found it yet. You let me out, and all three of us can go to Paradise.
Envoy, I've tangled with Paradisian smugglers before. She'd say just about anything to get out that cell. Her story's full of holes. What if the boat's not there? What if she turns on us?
For fuck's sake, be reasonable. Don't listen to him.
I'll be taking your ship, but I'm afraid you're staying here. These issues of your guilt or innocence are beneath me. I don't care enough.
Gods, that's the sanest thing I've heard all day.
Are we bringing her with? No. No way. Lowly peasant. I'll be taking your ship, but I'm afraid you're staying here.
You're leaving me here to die. Oh, fuck you. I should have known. Adhering snakes. You don't care about anyone but yourselves.
You got yourself into this situation. You can get yourself out of it.
I should have known. You think the whole world is yours for the taking, don't you? Get lost.
Brutal. Spoiled food, huh? Might be able to poison people or something. Or make poison out of it.
Gonna let her out, are you?
Prisoner apprehended at loading dock outside of Fort Northreach. Detained immediately under suspicion of extra-legal activity. Extra-legal. Moved to holding cell within the fort for further questioning. Demeanor sullen and defiant. Refused to verbally engage with guards. Prisoner offered standard rations and water, told guard to perform obscene activity with the food. Second guard performed routine patrol 2 hours later and observed that rations had nonetheless been eaten. Day 3, prisoner questioned about the purpose of her visit to Fort Northreach. Admitted she came to move some goods. Refused to specify what kind. Denied any connection to Paradisian rebels, but expressed clear contempt for Aedir and sympathy for the rebel cause. When pressed, told interrogator to go away and eat shite. Disciplined accordingly. Returned to holding cell. Well, she's a spitfire to everyone, at least. armor type. Light, medium, or heavy affects the intensity and recovery time of your reaction to enemy attacks. The heavier your armor, the greater your stability against incoming attacks. So this common robe is just better. Yeah, we're not letting her out. How do I get in there? Like that. Deerskin gloves. %1 crit chance. Nice. You think she had like a moment of the feeling of hope when she saw me come back? Oh, I just have infinite arrows?
We could shoot the Fury down. Nice work.
Bows require both hands and shoot arrows quietly at very long range, dealing moderately high damage. However, arrows will fall over time while moving through the air. Lady, I'm sorry, I just really don't care about you.
Adherent soldiers don't massacre each other. They just don't. Something caused this.
Parkour!
Take out a whole Deerwood village with that kind of ordnance. What did they think they'd be fighting? To think they turned on each other like dogs. I can't fathom it. Stay in the tall grass. They've not spotted us yet. I knew this was a bad idea. Oh, come on. Don't let them spot us.
Nice. Oh, nice. We got our first ability. Summon lingering, entangling vines that root nearby enemies in place for 8 seconds. Yep. When you level up, you'll be awarded ability points that can be spent to purchase or upgrade abilities. Cast abilities via the action radial E or from quick slots 1 through 6. Abilities require essence to cast. Your essence meter is the purple bar below your health bar. Replenish essence by drinking essence potions or collecting purple essence fragments dropped by defeated enemies. X. So that auto preset itself to 1. Essence potions.
Hope you
A
do better with
grimoire.
that grim. Hope there's a fire spell in there. It'd make quick work of the brambles.
Oh, you have to use magic, huh?
Mugren's Fury.
That was cool. No idea what that does. Invokes a powerful arcane shield for 20 seconds that makes your spell casting uninterruptible and increases your damage reduction by 50%. That's pretty good. Wow.
We've got the high ground. How should we do this? Ultimate range. Smart choice. Right side.
All right.
I've seen ruins like these. Wonder what they are. Maybe nobody knows.
They're not.
I tried to tell them. Why wouldn't they listen? You can't kill me. No one can kill me. I'll swim across the sea.
I'm no expert on soul plagues, but whatever you came here to find, I'd say you found it.
Must have blown through the outpost like wildfire.
And what if it's already spread elsewhere?
Who disturbs us?
Did you kill those soldiers?
They stung at me. They wanted to prune my boughs. I was defending myself.
Steady yourself, please. We're only trying to help.
Not really.
You tread in the orchard.
Can't understand us, can you?
Spreading weeds. Nightmares. I should have been free to drink of the land. They thought they could stop me. Vipers! The venom stains my blade.
He can barely string a thought together. How could he have killed everyone?
Trespassers!
Dark force works through this man, a worm in the apple of his soul.
I become the breeze, the sun! And you return death to us.
Forget it. They're not listening.
Pick the lock on your cell. Clever.
I'm crafty. Craftier than you Adirans gave me credit for.
If you attack us, I won't hesitate.
You left me to die. Why should you get to live?
Feed the roots, kill the rot!
Okay.
Got it.
Oh, hey, that's enough. Oh, goodness. Hey, leave me alone. I'm not there. Bro, that is enough. Can you get out of this corner? Thank you. That was such a cool combo.
Probably some noble who bought his commission. Now look at him.
Great hammers deal extremely high damage and stun. They also have high block efficiency, allowing them to block low stamina cost. However, they swing very slowly with a very high stamina cost. Senior Officer's Reprimand. Stedman Relk. Yesterday I received word that one of your scouts was caught in the Dawn Shore attempting to board a cargo ship bound for the Deadfire. I doubt this is news to you. I also doubt you're unaware that this is your third incidence of desertion in the past month. I realize your post grants you greater responsibility than your position as third son accustomed you to. But there will be consequences if you cannot keep your troops in line. The Emperor is watching. See to it that you impress the importance of duty upon your charges. Commander Hilden Vintebrand. A last call.
Closer, we twine. You have returned. We felt your presence like dew on a leaf. We wake. Heed us.
Envoy, you alright? Can you hear me?
Are you alright? You sounded different.
Different? I only asked whether you could hear me. Unless... Hang on. Did you hear another voice? What did it say?
It was nothing. I'm fine.
So you did hear something. Stay with me. It sounds strange, but I wonder if something in the Adra spoke to you.
I wonder why you would think I heard anything. I just said it's nothing. I'm fine. And I can't allude to that. People can have spiritual experiences near Adra, can't they?
Not like this. I've been
What?
around Adra my whole life, and it never spoke to me. Or anyone I knew. Not even godlike. You've got some gift.
He is a giga doubter. Bro, we have bigger things to worry about,
True, like getting to Paradise.
right?
That woman mentioned a boat. It has to be round here somewhere.
Who did? Oh yeah, that lady that we murdered. So, you know, we just lent it to her.
There it is. There, in the distance. It's Paradise. So, the smuggler wasn't lying.
Don't question it.
You find the wind, I'll trim the sails. Look, if this is the soul plague the Emperor sent you to find, we have to stop it. You have to stop it, no matter what it takes. I don't know how, but if anyone can find a way, it's you. Now hurry! The wind's picking up. Onward to Paradise.
You're not letting her out, are you?
Paradise. There's a sight for sore eyes. Suppose this is where I leave you then. I owe you my life, envoy. I won't soon forget what you did.
Good. Not exactly what you signed up for, was it?
Not what you signed up for either.
Wrong.
The things we saw in there. You'll put it right. You have to.
Where do I find the embassy?
You don't have to. Just go up the pier. I imagine they've sent someone official-like to take you there. I hope the folks at the embassy know where to find a good, strong drink.
Anything I should look out for in Paradise?
Well, it's the Living Land's biggest port. People come from all over. Not all of them are Adir's friends.
Goodbye, Garrick. Good luck.
Same to you. You'll make the Emperor proud. I'm sure of it.
Of course I will. Do you know who I am?
These docks are reserved for the Imperial Envoy Adir.
Here I go, getting along. You know, if you just tell...
Hey! Turn around and sail back to wherever you came from. This dock is reserved for the Imperial Envoy. And she's late. Probably died at sea. Good riddance.
Ooh. I agree. Yeah, definitely 3. Our choices made Garrick kinda weird indeed.
What?
Nice.
Forgive me, Envoy. I meant nothing by it. A slip of the tongue. Can we start over? Name's Cynric, captain of the local militia. We're a scrappy bunch, but we know our way around Paradise. Unlike most Adirans who couldn't find their ass with both their hands. Oh, present company excluded. They told me you were godlike, but I didn't know what to expect. Your face, it's so...
Gorgeous, elegant, authoritative.
You're doing great.
Forgive me. Again, no doubt you've come for the Adiran ambassador, but he's gone, along with our claviger.
Who or what is the claviger?
Well, he's the closest thing we have to a local authority. Part keeper of the keys, part bald fist.
Paradis's mayor, more or less. Most people out here aren't fond of established hierarchies and titles. So, we made up some new ones.
They left the town at the same time?
No, there's some kind of blight in the wilderness and rumors of plague. They went to investigate. Nature has a mind of its own in these parts. When the ecosystem changes, we ask ourselves how and why.
Leaderless and rudderless is the natural state of things in Paradis anyway. Keeps things interesting.
That is Garrus. Doesn't sound like that is. There's bits about his speech that you can just tell. You did do it. I have a missive to deliver from the Emperor of Aedir.
Sorry, Envoy, but no one's here to receive it.
Nonsense. There's a small army of pickpockets, smugglers, and scoundrels between those walls who'd be happy to take it off your hands.
Just ignore him.
Where did you say they went? Because I've got an idea.
They traveled northwest to the Strangle Route, past the old Pargroon Wall.
You need to find the ambassador, and I need to find the claviger. How's about we partner up?
2 missing people and 2 searchers. How auspicious.
The Rowatine Navy didn't teach me fancy words, but I did learn how to count.
Kai, before you go, please keep in mind that the Envoy is a respected member of the court. Make sure she comes back alive, or the Steel Garrote will have my head.
Better yours than mine.
Steel Garrote is an order of paladins fiercely devoted to Boudica, goddess of law and discipline, known for their cruelty and determination. The Steel Garrote will stop at nothing to hunt down oathbreakers, deserters, and heretics. They are led by Inquisitor Ludwin. Before I head out, what's this about the Steel Garrote?
The Steel Garrote are here as guests, helping Adirans like yourself keep the peace. Or so they say.
I've never met a Steel Garrote paladin in the flesh, I think.
They're an order of religious cutthroats, sharpening their blades for the glory of the burned queen. Oof, creepy bunch, too. Who needs enemies when you have friends like the Steel Garrote?
Well, tell me about Burned Queen. What are they doing here?
You tell me, Envoy. The Adirans came to our shores with their soldiers, their bureaucrats, and their cult of murderers. Asking a lot of nosy questions is a good way to end up with a knife in your back. Speaking of the Steel Garrote, fair warning, their leader, Inquisitor Ludwine, is eager to greet you. Or possibly interrogate you.
Should I know her?
I heard she's a monster, the personal handmaiden of the Burned Queen. But they say she fell in battle in the Deadfire, and death spat her back out.
Ominous. I'll have to ask her how she did that.
Not if you value your life.
We'll have time to worry about Ludwine later.
Great, something to look forward to.
First, we've got to find your ambassador and my claviger.
Kai is a seasoned soldier and mercenary from the Rauetian Empire. Restless but affable, his wandering has led him to the living lands in search of peace he has yet to find. As an experienced and battle-tested veteran, Kai can withstand damage and draw enemy aggression. His incendiary ammunition can burn away flammable obstacles. Fire and ire. Stun. Taunts them. Firestarter, cool.
I'll bet you're glad to be on dry land after that voyage. Come on, let's get you some fresh air. Quagrunin left these beacons all over the island. They're good for finding your way around.
Map screen shows topographical maps. Exploring the living lands will gradually fill your map. Cool.
The city's getting crowded. Pretty soon the Adherents will... Please! How hard is it to answer a question? I can't believe how rude everyone is around here.
You're the one shouting.
Only because they've been ignoring me. How hard could it be to find a watcher?
Watcher. I sense an abiding restlessness in you. A watcher might be just the trick.
How did you... Actually, maybe I should talk to you instead.
I'm not a watcher, I'm merely a soul receptive to the beyond. How do you think I can help? I don't have time for this, but I'm sure that will just excuse this quest.
Please, I've been asking around all day. A band of Zorips invaded my house. What am I gonna do?
How is consulting a watcher supposed to help with that?
I don't know. Maybe they're drawn to a spirit there? I've tried everything else. I'm sorry, I'm overwhelmed. I did ask the militia. They weren't risking their lives for a poor shelter folk. First, my ship gets attacked by pirates. Then none of my plants will take. Now this happens? And they won't let me into Paradise to sort it out?
How long has Paradise been refusing people?
Too long. I'm not sure how much of it is the militia anyway. I wonder if it's really the Adherents. keep us out and themselves in. I should never have come here.
Come here for a better life and find a worse one. Wish I hadn't heard that before.
What happened to your plants?
I wanted to grow a little food, save some skates. They never thrived, that's all. Clearly, I have bigger things to worry about.
I'm better than you.
At least take my house key. It's northwest of here. That cabin out on the cliff. If you're passing by, I mean. I warn you, if you run into the Zorips, you'll probably have to kill them. I can't think about that right now. Just come back if you clear them out.
See what happens. Shops.
The living lands are a dangerous...
Welcome to Dawnshore, traveler. My name is Dagerda. You seem like you could use a nice potion or a bite to eat. If you're looking for a weapon or a shield, talk to Valter over there. Just don't expect much.
You don't seem to like Volter much, do you?
I like him just as much as one should like an ex-husband, and not 1 ounce more.
There's a sadness in your voice when you say that.
Is there? It's possible. But I think what we had is very much in the past. To be honest, stranger, I'm not inclined to go into it. He knows what he did. And let's leave it at that.
Alright, I'm just looking at your wares. Calm down. We're not going to use pistols. No!
Protect that pretty face. Armor and shields for sale, envoy. Heading out to the wilds? Make sure you have everything you need. You don't want to... Kai, I told you not to show your face around here again.
Come on. You're not still mad about that hunting knife, are you?
All right, no. You're clear. But you better pay up front this time.
I knew you'd come around. You miss me.
I'll let you think that. Now don't mind him. What are you interested in?
Are you and Kai old friends?
Yeah, some of the oldest in Paradise. He's a headache, but that's because you want him to come back alive.
So you do care.
I lied to the Garrote for you. Do I have to spell it out?
Let's see what you got for sale. She really likes him.
What harm could... Some new armor, too. Look good and stay alive.
Greetings, friend. You look like you could use a fine weapon or a sturdy shield. Not to worry, Volter is here. I don't know what Daggerda told you, but I stake my reputation on every item, and that does still mean something.
I take it you and Dagra don't get along?
Oh, that's no mystery. My ex-wife is nothing if not direct.
You obviously did something to make her angry.
That's a personal matter, my friend. Suffice it to say, she thinks I threw away something important. And I say I didn't!
Where do you get your wares?
From legitimate sources, clearly. From traders and adventurers, mostly. And a few used pieces from people down on their luck.
I don't consider the legitimacy of your wares, but I am now.
Apologies, friend. People see me selling weapons on the harbor and call my morals into question. I assure you, all of my wares have been vetted for quality and polished thoroughly to remove any unwanted stains.
You're not doing much to gain my confidence.
Well, I believe my wares speak for themselves. Figuratively, I mean.
Okay, no. Cool.
I've come in search of lost treasures. Have you heard any rumors of such things in the area?
I suppose so.
Fighter. The fighter ability tree focuses on overwhelming combat force. Contains abilities tailored towards dealing high damage with axes, maces, and two-handed melee weapons. It also includes abilities that help with stamina management, traversal, crowd control, and blocking with shields. The Ranger ability tree focuses on agility and finesse. Contains abilities tailored towards ranged combat and rapid one-handed melee attacks. It also includes abilities that improve resource gathering, movement speed, stealth, and precision aim. Godlike. The Godlike ability tree contains abilities innate to you as a Godlike. These abilities will be unlocked at the key moments in your journey and will be different depending on the choices you make. Cool. Companions. Companion ability tree contains the abilities of your recruited companions. When your companions level up, you'll be able to spend companion ability points to purchase or upgrade their abilities. You may also spend currency to reset companion ability points. Wizard ability tree focuses heavily on spellcasting. Contains abilities tailored toward wands, grimoires, elemental effects, and essence management. Of note is Grimoire Mastery, a passive ability that unlocks the ability to cast higher level spells contained in grimoires. Investing ability points in Grimoire Mastery allows you to permanently unlock those higher level spells even without a grimoire equipped. Added in to the action radial. Neat. Holding your power attack with a bow or gun slows time by 25%. Food restores 20% more health and essence and bonus. Effect durations are increased by 20%. That's pretty powerful. We'll take that, right? I don't have an available point. Oh, Kai's got a point though. Yeah, you do that. Character screen shows your stats. From this screen you can view attributes and the related bonuses and can increase your attributes by spending attribute points granted by leveling up. Attribute bonuses will cap out after a certain point. You can also reset your attribute points in exchange for currency. On the right side of the screen is a comprehensive summary of your character's statistics, including your background, level, damage reduction granted by your armor, critical hit chance of your equipped weapon, active status effects, and unlocked abilities. Wow. One point available. Dexterity. Yup. You can set up party camp. A large Aedra stone is found throughout.
Maybe it's superstition, but Audra like this usually marks a good spot to rest.
Set up a party camp. Sure, let's see what that's about. Oh, we'll be able to get our Obsidian and Aura armor.
After your voyage, it must be nice to spend the night on dry land. Personally, I've always...
Heavy armor. Unique armor is highly coveted. Each has its own story and each is enhanced with powerful enchantments. These armors all provide some combination of passive effects, stat increases, attribute buff, distinct behaviors, and even new abilities. Explore the living lands and complete side quests to find the unique armor that best suits your playstyle. Weapons and armor can be upgraded up to 3 times within their base quality tier. After that, they can be upgraded across quality tiers with the use of additional resources. Upgrading a unique item across quality tiers requires the use of Aedra and its variants. Aedra can be found in the area of high challenge or derived from breaking down your other lesser used unique items. As you progress, upgrading your unique weapons and armor will be crucial to your combat effectiveness. Those.
Always found the rocking of...
Yeah.
of a ship to be soothing. As long as I've got my feet facing the bow, that is. You know, for most people, getting sent to the Living Lands is a punishment. But, according to Cynric, you're the personal envoy of the Emperor of Adir himself. Quite a position.
I have a unique connection to the Beyond. I advise the Emperor on matters of souls and divinity. Is there a question in there?
Sorry. Most Adirans I've met don't appreciate bluntness. But I welcome the exception. So what's your story? Who are you that the Emperor sent you all the way out here?
I'm the Emperor's trusted agent. Let's leave it at that.
This has to be Adiran modesty. I've heard too much about the famous envoy to believe you don't have a story. But I won't pry if you don't want me to. Tell me this instead. Why'd your Emperor send you all the way out here? Surely his trusted agent has larger matters back home.
I'm investigating the Dream Scourge.
Oh, that almost does sound like a punishment. I don't know how you investigate a so-called plague of the soul, so better you than me. Being a godlike, I don't suppose your patron deity gives you any unique insights into matters of the soul, do they?
I don't even know who they are.
I thought every godlike knew their god. That's one of the stranger things I've heard. And out here, that's saying something. Sorry, these are unusual times.
What do you mean?
I haven't met anyone who's really seen the Dream Scourge yet, but that hasn't stopped people from worrying about the rumors. Refugees are flooding in from outlying regions. The guards are restricting access to the city. And people are making offerings to the gods for everything from hangovers to indigestion, just in case.
What's known about the Dream Scourge?
Not much. It's hard to separate fact from rumor. I've heard it changes people, makes them confused, disoriented, and eventually violent. No one seems to know exactly how it starts.
I don't know how it starts because I've seen how it ends.
And here I was hoping for good news. Unfortunately, the presence of so many Adiran troops and the rumored exploits of the Steel Garrote Paladins supporting them is only making a tense situation worse. I think that's why the Clavenger accompanied your ambassador.
I've heard the Living Lands was a lawless frontier. A little order and stability are needed.
Don't get me wrong. We have had a welcome reprieve from the usual muggings and murders since your country folk started arriving en masse. But I don't know how long that'll last. We're talking about an island that has been largely settled by nomads, exiles, and dissidents. People who tend to be suspicious of authority. But what about you? What's your stake in things? Besides your orders, of course.
I came for the adventure.
Many people do. Most never make it back. Still, you seem more capable than most. I'll let you get some rest, but thanks for talking. It's good to be part of a squad again, even if it's just for a while. Night, envoy.
Select a recipe to cook. On the left side of the screen, you can view the resulting consumables and its enhanced effects in the middle side of the screen. In the middle side of the screen. Its enhanced effects in the middle side of the screen. Okay. This is the middle side.
I haven't seen this much excitement in a while. Perhaps. Your armor could use some work. Let's check the watermill for supplies.
Gifts acquired and upgrade material. Upgrade materials are used to improve weapons and armor of the matching material type and quality. Upgrade materials can also be combined to create upgrade materials of higher quality. The workbench in the party camp enables you to upgrade your items by using these upgrade materials.
Oh, look, Parady's a matter. When heated, the resin forms a hard coat that strengthens weapons and armor. Incoming Zara! You're mine now! Must have been scavenging supplies, too. Another win, but who's counting?
Press and hold Q to throw your equipped throwable.
You got everything you need to fix up your armor. Let's head to camp. I think there's something on the upper floor. I might be able to reach it from outside.
Nice, easy.
This used to be a good fishing spot until something started dragging people away. Even Pargrunnan walls can't stand against this place.
Let's see what you got. On your right. Next one's mine. I won't let him through. Take your pick. Left leg. Look up, my boy. Behind you!
That is really nice. I'm enjoying this quite a bit.
Come and get me! Next one's mine.
Cool.
Wilds are getting deadlier by the day, but people have to eat.
Thanks, I know though.
Aim where?
A rot seeps through here. Who poisons us? We cannot see.
Dirt speckled amulet, huh? We'll go with perception. Shouldn't be seeing bears in Dawnshore, not this time of year. Either the seasons have gone mad, or the bears have. Tracked one of them to a pillar of Adra. Was it my imagination, or was the creature praying? Something's very wrong out here. It'd be dangerous to sneak in for a closer look, but danger never stopped me before.
I'm always telling visitors we're not as crazy as they've heard.
A bow better than the one I already have? No.
Odd. Didn't used to be this overgrown. I can take care of that if you want. Bad feeling. Bears chomping on.
Hey! Over here! One for you!
Got him.
That's a bad way to go. It's almost like the brambles are trying to crush that house.
What's the target? Where's my mark?
We make a good squad.
Something's changed in the living lands. Used to be that an honest merchant who'd come and go as they please. Now if it isn't the Zaribs, it's the bears. And if it isn't the bears, it's the bandits. And if it isn't the bandits, it's the tree folk. Feels like civilization's getting pushed out like a sliver of glass. Enough is enough. I'm hopping onto the first ship back to the Eastern Reach. Might as well stop and gather some mushrooms on my way out, so it isn't a total loss.
Where did all this
We'll do it then.
Claw it out. It breathes. It is close.
That's the claviger. What happened?
Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the band. We'll talk after.
Clapper Amond. Unfortunately, I cannot dispatch any of my animancers to your grove, not until you can guarantee their safe passage. The Adrian presence in Paradise has complicated our diplomatic relations, but you already knew that when you built them an embassy. Ignacy Vidaro, governor of Fior Messivano.
Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the band. We'll talk after.
Alright, you got it, guy. Better be like, oh, that's a Giga Bear. Look at that.
Come and get me! Let's see what you got. half of me.
Nice. Get it, get it, get it.
Come and get me! To your left. Try. Hey! Over here! You okay? Take that, you monstrosity! Well done!
Right?
What happened to that bear?
Bro, he disappeared.
My savior. Oh, thank the gods. Your arrival couldn't have been more timely. I wouldn't have stood a chance against that beast. I owe you my life. Ambassador Falchion Heelguard at your service. And you must be our Imperial envoy. Better late than never, I say. Oh, resourceful and polite. Aren't you going to introduce me to your capable companion? Can he be trusted? I found it pays to be prudent about the company you keep in Paradise. The Empire doesn't have many friends on these shores.
Hey, not with that attitude.
I'm charmed. I take it you had business with the Claviger? Poor fellow. It was the bear that killed him, of course. This wilderness has been a little too wild of late.
I wonder what that, of course, Ambassador. Did you have anything to do with his demise?
Envoy?
She raises a fair question.
On my honor as your countryman, his death was not of my doing. Let's speak no more of this. We heard alarming reports of a blight in the wilderness, and a strange corruption moving toward the city. The changes in the ecosystem are expected, But this one was progressing too rapidly to ignore. We tracked the corruption all the way here, but all we found was that creature gone mad.
This corruption is what the Emperor sent me to investigate.
The situation is more dire than I imagined. We need a plan of action before whatever this is consumes the living lands.
We are here. Come to us. Commune with us.
Okay, yeah.
We've waited for you. Come.
All right.
What's the matter? Can you hear me?
Just a bit lightheaded after the fight. It'll pass.
Well, that's encouraging. The Emperor trusts your judgment, and so do I. Whatever you think is best, I'll support it. You know something of our troubles. That much is clear. What would you have us do?
Kai, be prepared to catch me if I pass up. Alright, leave it to me. I can't explain this in a way that makes sense.
I won't stand in your way. Oh, just be careful. The Emperor would never forgive me if anything happened to you.
You're right, I'm way too valuable.
Take it slow. We'll be right here.
It is you. Come closer. We feared you were but a dream. We awake from seasons of slumber. We have been waiting.
You've been speaking to me since Fort Northreach. What do you want?
We were drowning in our nightmares for so long. Your hand was a branch. Escape! We reached for you. And you are familiar to us. Our memories are fractured. But you too are alone in your strangeness.
Alone in my strangeness indeed. If I'm familiar to you, do you know whose godlike I am?
Godlike? This term means nothing to us. But why would you belong to another, shackled to their will? Shackled like us, to rot and corruption. It spreads and festers and seeps and crawls. Poor bear. Poor us. Poor you.
Fort Northreach, the bear, this place. It's the same plague, isn't it?
Yes. The air sings with its spores. It is everywhere. We can feel it. We fear it. We can see where it spreads. It is an infection. A foreign body invades. The host fights back. We feel the pain of this intrusion. It overwhelms us. If an animal sickens after a fight, as it howls and sings its agony, what do you do?
Free it. At least it can enjoy vengeance against its killer.
Let it hunt. Let it sink its teeth in. Let it scream as they die. Find what hurt you. Destroy it. Eat it. Bury it. Yes.
Look, I came to see what's wrong with the strangleroot. Can you help or not?
The rot festers. We could suck the poison out, let green things grow in its place, and we could give you the gift of our healing touch. But a favor for a favor. Would you help us in return when we ask it?
Depends, what do you want?
We offer you the power to heal and be healed, and you would wheedle and bargain? Decide, do you wish this power or not?
Sure.
A favor for a favor then. This place shall heal, and you shall know our power. Retire. New again this world, new again words. We will find you soon.
Giga burn. Heals and revives all nearby allies, and deals damage over time to nearby Delimgun, Dream Thralls, and Vessels.
Incredible. Envoy, I don't know what you did, but that was miraculous.
You alright? You look like you were in a trance for several minutes.
What happened? What can you recall? Spare no detail.
I told you I was just feeling faint. Nothing happened. No, I would be like, it seems I'm a conduit of unknowable powers. Of course, because I'm better than you.
I've said the same thing after a flask of Eric, but I know better than to trust that feeling.
I think you may have overexerted yourself. Once we're back in civilization, bed rest is in order. Inquisitor Ludwig will need to hear of this. I've agreed to share my findings with the Steel Garrote, as long as they do the same. Not that she has any interest in ecology. Ludwig is obsessed with our security, sees enemies lurking around every corner.
Shouldn't the Steel Garrote report to us?
The Steel Garrote provide us some much-needed protection, but they answer only to themselves. We have our interest in the living lands, and they have theirs. A mutually beneficial arrangement. Stay out of their way, and they'll return the favor.
I guess we'll see.
Ah, you're going to be troublesome, aren't you? At least you're on our side. We'll talk more at the embassy. I'll ensure the Paradise militia give you free passage into the city. Ah, Envoy, what you've done here is truly amazing. Let's keep up the good work, eh?
Just watch your step. There are swaths of the city barely more civilized than this.
The loss of the Clavager will be felt in every corner of Paradise.
Alright, well, outstanding. I'm really enjoying this, and I hope you guys are too. We will definitely be bringing this back. Maybe tomorrow, maybe it'll be the next series in place of Skyrim. Or maybe we will play Skyrim and then we'll play this. I'm not sure at this time. We'll figure it all out. I'll think about it. Yeah, this has been Avowed, and it's good. I'm enjoying it. Combat is heavy. I like the world. Yep. I'm mindless. This is Avowed. You're you. And as always, we'll catch you in the next one. GG.